If there's one video I hate doing on this channel, it's injury updates. But there's been a couple. Let's talk about it. So look, nobody likes injuries, and it seems that when it rains, it pours. But there are some good stories coming out. And there are some horrible stories coming out. Let's break it all down with the latest injury report. So let's start off with the good news. Brayden Maynard is back. Finally, he's overcome that ruptured plantar fascia, and he will be back to take on Carlton at the MCG. Now, we need this guy. We need this guy, not just for this Carlton game, but just in general. Not only is he the heart and soul of Collingwood, and yes, he can pull you up by the scruff of your neck and keep you going, and he's the barometer of this this club and the spirit, as Craig McRae said in his presser today. But we need defenders, right? They're falling like flies at the moment. No Billy Frampton. Charlie Dean, we can't really trust him. We know that Brayden Maynard can play on a small, medium, or a semi-tall sort of player. We saw him play on Lance Franklin a couple of years ago in that prelim. So we know that he can do it. So this is just welcome news, and it is very, very positive news. A little bit more positive news is that Ash Johnson is back. So he had that broken fibula, and that was a horrific injury. But he is back. Obviously, we'll play in the VFL. I don't know there is a spot for him in the AFL right now, with all the all the fours we've got and stuff like that. But he does have that X factor, and we've seen that shine through a lot of the time. He will obviously come through the VFL and hopefully just start to, get back to what we know that he can do, which is just absolutely incredible, right? A couple more from training today, not so much on the injury report, but Harvey Harrison completed his full training with the squad. So I'm talking tackling, match sim, all of this sort of stuff. And I was so happy for him. That's coming off his ACL and those setbacks. So stoked for him. Finn McRae with his shoulder was doing a little bit more than usual. So there are, positives coming out of that. But, the likes of Jakob Ryan now, he sustained an acute fifth metatarsal fracture in his foot. So one of his toes in his foot, the fifth toe in his foot, he'll be out for 3 months. He's out for the rest of the year, okay? Which is, maybe he'll come back for VFL finals, but 3 months is September. Not even, 3 months is October, because we're in July now. So Jakob Ryan, who has been starring in the VFL, won't play for the remainder of this season. The big news, the big news is Jordan De Goey. Now, Jordan De Goey was on track to maybe I reckon he was about 4 weeks from actually playing AFL football or VFL football, right? He was about 4 weeks. He started off training well, and then a little bit of friendly fire by Maynard and Houston. He got sandwiched in a bump, and now he's concussed. So that just delays him for another 2 weeks with protocols. He can still run, but he can't do any sort of contact. So he was increasing his, like it says here, he was increasing his intensity and volume of skills training, and we started to see that today. And then, of course, he just gets this head knock, and that's why I say when it rains, it pours. And it's just, can this guy catch a break? We need him. I know it might not look like we need him because we've won 7 games in a row, but he is Mr. September. And his stats just go up exponentially when we're playing in finals. He is a big game player. So I'm hoping after this mini break again, he comes back into it, back and hits it even harder. And we do see him for those final 4 or 5 games leading into September. The other big one, which just came out of nowhere. He wasn't at training today, so I thought, maybe, bit of an injury, but it'll be okay. Charlie West experienced soreness, and that's why he was subbed out, right? They said it was cramps, but that's why he was subbed out. Now, scans have confirmed West sustained a minor third metatarsal bone stress fracture. He's going to be in a moon boot for 2 weeks. We won't see him for 5 to 6 weeks. This kid, oh my God, he debuts, right? After such an incredible season, kicking goals and goals and goals. He debuts, he comes in, kicks a goal, does everything right, and now he's out for up to 6 weeks. These footy gods, these absolute footy injury gods, it's just It's just unlucky, and it's Marvel. It has to be Marvel Stadium that's doing this, right? Bo injured himself at Marvel. Brayden Maynard at Marvel against the Kangaroos. Like, I hate that ground, and I'm glad we're not playing there anymore. And I just if oh man, if I was the president, I would just say no. I don't want to play. I'll play away games at Marvel. I won't play my home games at Marvel. I think it's absolutely pathetic. And I like that ground for the stuff around it, the food and stuff. But now I hate it. It's cursed. I hate it. I don't want to be. I don't want to go there anymore. I'm glad we don't have to go there till next year. So I'm really upset with Charlie West's injury. That's really thrown me about. Yes, Jordan goes well, but the Charlie West one threw me about. There's a bit of an update for Lockie Schultz. So he had some illness, like a flu or something. So he won't be. He couldn't complete the rehab program this week. So it brings him. His timeline back 1 week, which sucks because I reckon he would have. I reckon he was close to playing next week against the Suns, which would have been incredible because we do need that player like him. But an illness, what can you do? The flu, it's cold. The flu's going to come around, so he's going to be out for a week. We still got the normal guys like Bo McCreary is going to be out for 3 weeks. Billy Frampton, 4 to 5 weeks. TJ. So these guys that we know are still going to be out for a while. But that Charlie West one, I had to come on here and talk about it because it just frustrated me to no end. We cannot catch a break. I was going to say he cannot catch a break. He's done everything right, the poor kid. We cannot catch a break now with these injuries. And we know that to play finals and to win finals and to win a grand final, you need luck, of course. A good skills and a good team and stuff, yes, 100%. But you also need luck with injuries. And right now, it just doesn't feel like we're getting that. Steel Sidebottom isn't playing either. So we don't know if that's like a flu. I'm hearing that it's a little bit of a back issue that sort of flared up earlier this season when he had that. I'm pretty sure he was managed for a game or something, if memory serves me correctly. So when it rains, it pours. That's the saying for today. When it rains, it pours. And it just, at the moment, it's pouring. But I know that it's next man up mentality. And we're going to be okay. We'll just get through this rough patch, get the wins on the board. We're still 10 points in front, so that's 2.5 games. So we do have a little bit of a buffer, but it starts on Friday night. With the team that goes out there, they're going to be fit, they're going to be healthy, and we hit the Blues hard. We bide our time for a few weeks, start getting our defender Billy Frampton back, start getting the run from Bo McCreary back. Hopefully the personal issues with Bobby Hill means that he can play this week or next week. We start getting these players back, and as long as we're peaking towards the end of the season, I don't really care what happens in this period. Just keep grinding out those wins like we did against St Kilda, like we did against West Coast, and we'll be okay. But let me know your thoughts down below. These injuries, what do you make of them? What do you make of the Goey concussion as well? Let me know your thoughts down below. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets, and until next time, double shackers. I'll swoop you later.